we came out against Black Hills and we started really fast. And we played really well in all three phases early in the game, and we got up 21-0. I shared with the team we had a little bit of a lapse on things. The defense got a stop. Offense had a series where we basically had a turnover in 2 plays, gave them a short field, and they did what a good football team does. They capitalized on it, came back, made it 21-7. Ensuing kickoff, we get a penalty. We start deep in our territory. That we got a punt out of our end zone. Next thing you know, it's 21-14, and it's kind of changed the momentum of the game. What I was really pleased with was the way our guys answered that adversity, because we came back then and we went on a 28-3 run and basically put the game away at that point, and it was 49-17. Now, give them credit. They did not give up. And they kind of came storming back, and with a touchdown, onside kick situation, late in the game, made it still where it was interesting. And it made it to where, as a coach, you certainly you don't enjoy it as much as you would like to, but our guys have really responded. It was coming off a tough loss, and I thought we played a very good football game overall. And I know that basically we're concerned about our health as a football team. We're trying to keep guys healthy, but I think this football team is ready to take the next step.
We're looking ahead at Dixie State for the last couple of weeks. They played pretty well. You go to Western State, winning late there, and beating Chadron at home. And Dixie's always tough to play down in St. George. Talk about that matchup.
Dixie's a very good football team, and Coach McClure has done a great job of building that program. If you take a look at them, they had a lot of turnover in their players this last year. And I think what it has taken them a little bit of time to kind of hit their stride, but I think they're hitting their stride very well now. And if you take a look at it, they really got after Chadron. They played really well. And so I think, as we look at it, I know they're a very good football team, and they're very, very solid defensively. They can kind of get up in your grill with the receivers, and they're going to challenge you a little bit. They're very physical up front. And then offensively, they are probably the most downhill team that we will face this year. Where Pueblo loved to run the football, and they were kind of running powers and counters and stuff, these guys just come right at you with the inside zone, with the isolation play. And so it'll be a different challenge for guys, and then they're still going to take some shots on the perimeter. But they've added some RPOs into their offense as well. And, their quarterback, Malik Watson's done a great job of just turning the thing loose and really kind of becoming a very, very good and efficient football player.
Get back in the win column, especially with 2 road games back-to-back.
Absolutely. I think these guys can tell you nobody likes to lose in this program, and we have high expectations, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. We have the expectation that we're going to win, and we understand that sometimes you're not going to win them all, but by golly, our goal is to win them all, and we're going to be the best we can be every single week. And so it was very good to do that. And we know there's a big challenge out in front of us, because we have 2 road games now in a row. We're at home 1 more time is all, and then we're on the road 2 more times. But like I shared with him here the other day in our meeting, you know what, we know 4 of the 5 are on the road to give us a chance to be in the playoffs. Well, we plan on being that 5th one probably on the road, and the 6th one on the road, and that's okay, because that means we're still playing. But our guys know and understand we got to take care of the task at hand this week.
Well, I mean, we're always looking for a win, whether it's a win or a loss. We always want to bounce back. Every day we plan to get better. Every week we plan to get better. And with the coaches, they're always telling us, leave no doubt that we're the best team in the RMAC. And we're shooting for a national championship, and that's the goal. And every day we talk about getting better. So each and every week, bouncing back from a loss, getting a win, it's a great thing for us. It's a great thing, but we got to keep moving on ahead. We got to keep preparing for the future.
To touch up what Carlos said, we don't really plan on losing, so that it was huge to have a bounce back win, and we want to take each week as a focus, one week at a time, 1 game at a time, 1 opponent at a time, and just focus up on who's in front of us for that Saturday. And that win was very huge. It got us our confidence back, and some swagger that we needed to have to go back and going to Dixie for another revenge game.
Carlos, against a team like Dixie, it was just going to run right at you. Kind of nice, this kind of what the linebackers like a little bit more.
Oh yeah, we're excited. Linebackers, the whole defense is excited for this opportunity. Last week against Black Hills, they passed a lot. they spread the linebackers out. We were mostly just out of the box, playing the run from outside. And this time we're excited to get in there and bang some heads a little bit. Finally get some show these guys how hard we really hit. We're excited.
So really this defense has been really good against the run pretty much all year. To finally have somebody who, it's gonna be a run first, you know they're gonna throw the ball eventually, but every week, I mean, you guys go in saying, stop the run, make them
Definitely.
pass.
Definitely. This week, we know they have two really good quarterbacks that are in there right now. We know that one quarterback really likes to run, one quarterback likes to pass a lot, and they have three good running backs, and one guy, one fullback, he's actually like almost 30 years old, who likes to hit. We really want to make sure that we take care of these guys and show them that we're the most dominant and we're the most physical team. Sure, I don't know. I don't even know what to call that.
The young guys have stepped up and played very well, and I think our coaches understand that. And in the recruiting process and the developmental stages, we know we're going to have to play more guys. And I think one of the most exciting things that has happened in this program over the last couple of years is when we bring new guys in every year, and not just this year, but in the years past, you see our older guys like these guys, they're helping coach those young guys along because they know how important it is for us to have that depth. And I think we've got guys that are ready to step in and play well. Last week, you've seen a couple different combinations. We moved Garrett from the corner, moved him into the safety standpoint, and he played very well there. We moved him back out the corner. We had Nick Sissio move in and play some safety. And so we've got some guys that are versatile. They can play multiple positions, and that's kind of what we will continue to do. But I feel we've got good players that we brought into the program, and it's just their time to step up now, and they've got to take a little bit more responsibility. But the other thing is you'll see Dustin out on the field. He's helping coach guys as well so that they know and they understand exactly the challenges we're going to face. And that's one of the greatest things I think as a coach you can look at as a team is look at how they help the other guys around them prepare. And I think that really shows the maturity of these guys and the guys that we brought in.
After that, to the players, what does that do for you guys when you see guys that aren't out there on the field still pushing you guys to the best you can do?
That's just showing true leadership, though. Dustin, you can always count on him to be a true leader, to be a true captain, and he still wants to be out there with us every day, and you can still tell that by the way he talks to us and motivates us on when he's on the sideline, that he misses it and he wishes he can be out there with his brothers.
Yeah, we just got to realize that, playing football, you're going to get hurt, you're going to get injured. I've been through so many injuries, whether it was a torn ACL or, turf toe injuries. You're going to have something. Revis is dealing with a major injury right now, and he's being strong about it. He's already, taking day by day. It's interesting to see how, he comes back, how his process is working. But, that's just football. We got to get better every day, whether you're hurt or whether you're not hurt, whether you're playing or not. You got to keep getting better.
It's fun to have a team be worried about me on kick return, to have a big return. I'm obviously doing something right, but we just want to have the best field position we can possibly get. Either if I'm returning the ball or if they want to pooch kick it, just to not kick it deep, that's fine with me too. Just as long as we get a great starting point for our offense to finish the drive, that's the main thing. Yeah, but it's also, I'm a senior, and as we all know, I didn't finish my season last year. So I just want to take advantage of every time I touch the ball. We have so much depth at receivers, we have and so many offensive weapons with Easton even using his legs, and David and so many guys on offense, so it's not, we don't always get to, everybody doesn't always get to touch the ball. So I just try to make the most of my touches on kick return when I get it.
What lies ahead for this team, you can't really sugarcoat or hide what you have to do. Is it just, guys are just gonna play this week and roll the dice and see what happens in 5 weeks?
That's really what it comes down to. And, the goal of this football team is to be in the playoffs. We want to play deep in the playoffs. We want to play for a national championship. And, we can go back to even a year ago. And, we won those first 5 games, and then we kind of stumbled, and we had some things that we had to correct within those next couple of weeks. And we lost 2 in a row, and we had our backs against the wall, and we knew that if we wanted to have any shot at the playoffs, we had to win 4 in a row. Because of the other teams in our region and the way the season is going right now, if teams continue to play like they are, we know that basically if we're going to have any shot to be in the playoffs, we have to be 10-1. And at 9-2 is great, but it's not good enough. And so if you look at it, we were using the analogy: if it's Division I, you're 9-2, you're playing a New Year's Day bowl game. In Division II, in the RMAC Conference, you're 9-2. You're probably sitting at home and you're getting ready to start recruiting. These guys don't want to end the season at 9-2 or 8-3 or anything else. They want to stand up and they want to compete, and every one of them to a man knows that if we play to our capability, and that goes back to what each of these guys were talking about, of every day coming to work and getting ready to go to get better, win or lose. The last game is behind us. The only game we have anything that we can do anything about is Dixie right now. We're going to be the best football team that we can be on Saturday to play against him, and we'll let the games fall one at a time. But we know that basically we have to take care of our business to have an opportunity to play, into the playoffs, and that's just the harsh reality of the situation. Obviously, you wish it wasn't. You wish you had a little bit of leeway, but also sometimes that's also what you want. You want guys to always step up and be the best they can. You want to compete against teams that you know that every single time you go out, if you don't play your best, you might get beat. But you also know that every single time you go out, you're going to have to step up your own game, and you're going to have to bring your best. And that's what athletics is about. That's what life is about, and that's what these guys have seen and stuff. And we've got guys that are going on having challenges in life, just like Virnel had shared, and he knows even in the last couple of weeks, there's challenges outside of football that are much greater than what you face in football. But I think football is also a great place to find that camaraderie, that team support, understand you're not in alone, that guys care about you as an individual, and that, it's a great way to help learn to deal with a lot of the challenges life's going to throw at you.
Yeah, we could say that it's not forgotten about at all. It was a huge loss for us last year. Put us back at another 9-2 season, and it left a sour taste in the mouth for us to finish off this season the way we wanted to last year. And I still have memories of that game, and I don't like the memories that I have left right now. So I'm coming ready for the game this weekend, and I know the rest of the Mavericks are going to be coming ready for this game this weekend. And like Coach said, we want to go to playoffs, and we want to go as far as we can, and we just got to take it one game at a time. And right now it's Dixie.
So what do we need to go to their place and
That would be sweet. I would love it. I would honestly love it, though. Just to see, the disappointment on people's faces after the game, and it's great. It's going to be great.
Definitely, this is just another opportunity, another week to get better, to another week to win, and that's all honestly we're working for, is just to win. We want to win. We hate losing. That last Pueblo loss it hurt, because that was the RMAC championship. That meant a lot to us. Going along, all we can do is try to be the best we can be, and definitely, in my opinion, I feel like it's going to be a great experience to go out here to Dixie and beat them on their home field. And every team after that, we're gonna win, and that national championship is going to be the the best time.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, fellas. Good job.